Hey folks, as a lot of you know, I just finished a project where I worked with friend and collector Joe Perrony. I drew up a knife and we kicked around ideas and changed it around until we came up with this knife, which I was really proud and happy to be a part of the project. I made 10 of these, and other than handle material and stuff, most of them were pretty similar. But one of the guys had seen the original drawings that I came up with before we worked with Joe's ideas to change it, and he liked it and was curious if I'd be willing to make him one like that, and of course I was all for it, and that's what this one is. The changes are probably more noticeable in person than on here. They're still fairly subtle, but the clips are quite a bit different. It's a little bit more slender point on this one, and the overall shape of the handle. My original one had a little less drop. It didn't have quite as much of a hook. Wasn't quite as hippie, I guess is the way you'd say it. And then of course this one is polished out. I got this one back because I'm gonna hand finish it for him, but I'm pretty fortunate to have a few guys that trust me enough that they'll ask me, hey, do you have anything cool in the shop that you'd like to use? And this fellow did that with this project, and we talked about ironwood. He asked me if I had anything that I thought would work great, nicely on this knife, and I said absolutely. With a blade like this that has all this activity in it, and it's polished out, you really got to move the knife around to truly see everything that's in there, and every angle you look at it, you're usually going to see something different. And I couldn't think of a better material to go with that than Koa, and I got this really, really nice piece from Mark at Burl Source, and stabilized by K&G, and it's just a crazy awesome piece of wood. I'm really, really glad the customer let me use it on this knife. I think it goes well with the blade. I know that this little camera is not going to pick up just everything that's going on here, but this is just a crazy awesome piece of wood. Of course, Mother Nature's to thank for that, but I hand sanded the wood out to 2500 grit, and then I hand buffed it with rottenstone, and the entire time I was sanding it, I was using True Oil from Brownells, and I'm thinking that worked out pretty well. I'm really happy with the way the finish came out. I've got a 1200 grit hand sanded satin finish around the sides of the guard. I've got a full mirror polish on the inside of the lugs or finger guards, and a domed 4/16 stainless pin that's also been polished out. And then of course this is the blade from the hand sanding and etching videos that I did, all polished out. Honestly, I don't remember how many times I ended up etching and polishing. I think it actually ended up being about 9 on this one, but I don't know. I just go till I think it's right, and of course everybody's gonna have a different idea what that is, but this was my idea of what that was. So left the handle a little bit thicker. I mean, it's not, I have a real average size hand. It's not like it's overly thick. I just left a little bit beefier because I've got a 305 or so thousandths thick Ricasso, and then and about a 7 1/4 inch blade, and it tapers down to a needle point. Sharpen clip. I actually got to touch those back up. I wouldn't be sticking my finger out there like that if it was already sharpened. But anyway, yeah, I just wanted to take this and kind of try to capture some of this. And definitely want to throw out a thank you to Mark at Burl Source for providing this kind of stuff. Just crazy, crazy cool piece of wood. I'm so excited about this wood. It's just crazy. Yeah, every angle it looks different, and that's cool to me because it makes you want to hang on to it. It doesn't make you want to put it down. You just want to keep playing with it and looking at it and enjoying what's, what Mother Nature made. And I feel pretty fortunate to get to work with stuff like this and bring that out. So anyway, I hope he's happy with it, and I think next stop is a photo shoot with Jim Cooper for a professional photograph. So anyway, thank you for watching. I appreciate it.